Welcome to Tashkent!
Hello and welcome back. We're Louie and Rose and we're on a Central Asia tour. We've just arrived in Uzbekistan and we're going to be eating our way through the capital city of Tashkent and seeing all its beautiful sights. Our first item on the menu, shashlik.
Lot of meat here. Check out the grill. Wow. Very good. Delicious.
Oh, and this is Camilla, our friend who you might see from time to time in our video. In Uzbekistan, it's quite hard to find anything else other than tomatoes and onion, but they sure knew how to dress this one.
Did they put sugar in this or what? It's so sweet. I feel like they put sugar on it. It's yum. Lamb shashlik. First meal in Uzbekistan. Salty.
Salty again.
Oh, it's very soft. Salty, but it's very soft. Yeah. It's nice. It has a good charcoal flavor. Good.
After finishing our meal, it's time to walk it off, and there's no better place to explore than the iconic Chosu Bazaar. It's a Soviet building from the 1980s and is characterized by its dome structure and blue turquoise mosaics. But first, let's try out the local fruits.
We're just now at Chosu Bazaar and they're buying fruits. Slices of fruits. Whoa.
So sweet. I'll get a sore throat from this.
Because it's so sweet.
We're at Chosu Bazaar, where you can buy a load of onions.
That looks awesome. Look at this meat market. There's meat, there's spices, there's food. I'm just walking in the middle of it and just check out this dome. Hectic. This is not cheese. It's lard. Special flavor from the bird. But dude,
These two are haggling for 2 bottles of pomegranate juice. Did you win the haggle?
wanna haggle? Hello.
How did you find this place?
There was a blogger who had a whole blog on this place, so I don't know.
So it must be good.
I don't know, but I think this place has a lot of different Uzbekistan food.
And so we ordered the local dishes to try. First up was the sherpa, which is a lamb and vegetable soup stewed for hours in these little mini pots.
Tashkent soba. It's made of lots of fat, onions, and oh, look at the meat. Very lamby, but quite delicious. And very oily. There's the chunks of fat. The meat is not that tasty. Not a lot of flavor, but it's yummy. The soup has flavor, so I guess you have to eat it together.
Next up is narin, a dish that mixes finely julienne dough with thinly chopped horse meat. This dish is normally prepared for major celebrations.
The ladies were chopping the horse meat up in a line over there. And then now there's a huge pile of this. It's nice noodle salad. This is sour onions, good.
Pickled?
No, bit pickled, so it has a bit of like texture and sourness. Tastes like, I don't know, like a meaty noodle. That's it. It's yummy. Definitely recommend. Tastes good and special to the region. This is a third of our bill today. Bulgarian peppers. Peppers with mincemeat, rice, noodles. It's good flavors. Not too salty, but very oily. Everything here is very oily. Super oily.
And so we went for a walk into the city centre and we heard there was a fountain show, so we hung around for an hour, but there was no signs of it.
We were just leaving and we heard a bang and the fountain show started. This is what happens when we're impatient, okay?
And back the same way we went. A good way to end the night. This is Besh Kozon, one of the most famous and delicious places to eat plov. All the ingredients are thrown in together into a big cauldron called a kazan. And every morning they start these huge pots, and they're definitely not short of hungry customers. Plov is traditionally a celebratory dish for festivities and events like weddings. The bread is also baked fresh in-house, with flames just powering the stoves everywhere.
You can feel the heat in here, it's intense. The fire from there is like burning my leg. Can't wait to eat it. Let's go eat it. When you eat in these Central Asian countries, always remember to use the tissue.
Bruh.
Wipe off any excess moisture because it could be dirty. You don't know how they've washed it. It's just general cleaning standards. They've given us 2 plovs here. That's the wedding plov. It's classic. This one looks like the meat's been stewed a lot more longer and the colour's a bit darker. You can see like a much more greenish tinge in there. I think that's the olive oil. Here's tomatoes and I believe there's sort of herb in there. It's like dill or something. And we've got kompot, the national Central Asian drink which you should all try. It is a really sweet, it's made from dried fruit mixed with I think sugar and water. It's really sweet and cold and really refreshing in this weather. The bread here feels nice and warm. Let's hear it. Ooh. Here, let's shred it up a little bit. Yep. Very nice and tender, oily. You've got sultanas on there, you've got carrots on there. I think that all contributes to the sweetness in it. Let's give it a try. Perfect bite. There's a really big lamb aroma as soon as you eat it. The fat in it, it's quite oily actually. You can see, let me take a look. There's all that oil on the bottom there. There's a lot of flavour packed into that. And the texture of the rice, it's on the hard side. It's definitely a lot harder, but you can taste each granule there. We've got just the classic one, but these lamb pieces, they look a lot fatter. They look a lot more tender and a little fatter, so like probably a shoulder cut. You can see here, there's like big fat pieces here. Everything else kind of looks like the same. There's like chickpeas, there's carrots, and there's sultanas. I think with a lot of these, all of them have that nice fatty lamb aroma, which I personally like. It's like a very meaty dish. Oh, this one looks like a pulled lamb. The only difference I taste in this one is the texture in the meat. So it's like a lot more gelatinous, a lot more flavour in that one. I quite like that one.
And with our bellies all fattened up, it's time to exercise it off again. So apparently you can tap into the cards here. Ooh! It works. One of the coolest things about Tashkent is the underground metro stations. Prior to 2018 and its political and economical reforms, photography was strictly forbidden in the Uzbek's capital metro. It was considered an asset to state national security and imagery of it was completely banned. Each station had different designs and we went on an adventure and spent the afternoon discovering them.
It looks pretty. It's great weather. We're lucky. We can come here and there's no one behind us. I'm gonna get a great shot.
Welcome to Magic City! Apparently it's a free amusement park, so let's go in and explore. We just finished walking around. I guess it's kind of fun. Lots of nice lights. Pretty big, cute date night spot. Played some games like shooting, pow pow pow. That was fun. There was like a proper like pellets, whatever you call those, BB gun kind of things. Mainly inside is just lots of restaurants. I guess it's quite nice to bring kids, go for a day, for a stroll at night. But other than that, Nothing else. I'm gonna go eat now. See you later.
Right now, sitting here in the top-rated shashlik place in Tashkent. It's got Sayfullah Shashlik. We were told by this by locals, the guys who did our SIM cards. Let's give it a try. We've got one of everything. Whoa. I love fresh bread. Like, this country does the bread so well, and that's one of the things I love about it. Like, it's so delicious. Oh, it's so soft, it just chops off. Look at that. The chicken is so tender. It's well flavored, salty, and you get the smokiness from the barbecue. Really nice with the bread. Should we try the next one? This one here is the camel. Let's get a bit of that. Ooh, just shreds right off. I have a good feeling this is gonna be very like bitey, chewy. This one's a bit gamier. It's kind of like eating a burger, but like a really tender, juicy burger there. Let's try the next one. So the piece here, one with the bone at the back here, is how you know that it's sheep. And the last one. So I already know liver is going to be a bit powdery in taste. It's either sheep liver or veal's liver. Either way, it's going into my stomach. There's a bit of sugar on that. It's actually quite tasty. It's not too powdery. That was a great meal. 10 out of 10. Would recommend. Smashed it all. Well guys, that's it for Tashkent in Uzbekistan. If you continue following us on our journey, like and subscribe, and then you'll be able to see the next updates.
We're going to Samarkand next.
We're going to Samarkand, we're going to take the train, so we're going to go there next. See you soon.